Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. As you guys can see from the two massive bodybuilders in front of you, in today's video we will be discussing the recent pose down of Derek Lunsford and Samson Dauda. And I want to give a huge shout out to Olympia TV for even making this possible. This is the third installment of Olympia battles, the first being Chris Bumstead versus Ramon Dino, and then Aaron Banks versus Jeremy Buendia, and now Samson versus Derek, the best yet. Shout out to Tarek El Gindy, he's around here doing something in this video, and shout out to Chris Cormier for taking these guys through their back workouts. Now let's actually talk about Derek Lunsford and Samson Dauda. And even though we can barely see the quads of Derek Lunsford, his legs are huge and shredded at this far out from the Mr. Olympia. And also, Derek is a little bit closer to the camera, so he is going to look bigger. But I think Derek is around 260, 265. Samson is around 330 pounds right now. And I'm not going to really comment on who is winning each pose, again, because Derek is closer to the camera, so it isn't really fair to Samson Dauda. But I will say that I prefer Derek in most of these poses. Now, shout out to Samson for even stripping down and posing next to Derek, because as we know, a lot of guys would not do this. And even though this Olympia battle was for Olympia TV, it wasn't mandatory that they strip down. In the first one, Ramon Dino stripped down, but Chris Bumstead didn't. And in the second one, Jeremy Buendia stripped down, but Aaron Banks didn't. But both of these guys, such great ambassadors of the sport, are giving us fans great content. And honestly, guys, I've been thinking of so many things to say, but I just have to shoot it to you guys straight. Derek Lunsford looks absolutely crazy here. Samson Dauda won the Arnold Classic. He was 6th place at last year's Olympia. But from this video, I think there's a lot of distance in between these guys. Now, Samson looks great, don't get me wrong, and we can't really see as much detail in his physique because he's a lot darker than Derek Lunsford. But still, Derek looks absolutely wild here, and keep in mind, he's a lot smaller than Samson Dauda. Now, Derek Lunsford has a head start on Samson Dauda and Nick Walker. Derek Lunsford decided not to compete in the Arnold Classic, and a lot of people were actually upset about that. They felt like he could have easily won that 300K, but that was actually a very smart move for Derek. By not competing in the Arnold, he probably went into a health phase right after the Mr. Olympia, so by the time the Arnold Classic came, Derek Lunsford was probably already starting his offseason, whereas Samson Dauda and Nick Walker had to prep for the Arnold, compete in the show, take a little bit of time off, go into a health phase, and then go into their offseason. So Derek has a pretty good head start on both of them. I tried to take a neutral stance on this video, but honestly, guys, Derek just took over. This guy looks crazy, and he is a big threat to this year's Olympia title. But I do have to mention to you guys, we still have about 5 months into the Mr. Olympia. Both of these guys are currently in the offseason. Derek has a better angle. Also, there's a lot of shadows. We can't really see the detail on Samson Dauda's physique. Don't look at this video and just think Derek Lunsford is 100% going to beat Samson Dauda. We're 5 months out from the show. These guys can look completely different by the time we get to the Mr. Olympia. But from this video, Derek Lunsford looks wild. I don't really have much to say. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this? Again, Derek Lunsford looks crazy. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are right under 8,000 subscribers. Hopefully we are past 8K after this video. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.